Hello, this is Claire with Gilbert Gardens. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, and I'm going to do a video update for you. So this is the area of the garden, the small area on the side of the house. It was originally created actually to do a sunflower garden for the girls, but now it has my plants. The banana peppers are still doing well and producing a lot. There's a couple good ones right there. Could probably pick those today. Here's another one. This one here is grown really tall and still producing up there. These three corn were the ones that I did a little experiment to plant in the area that doesn't get as much sun, and they're still tiny, but still just kind of letting them go and seeing what happens with them. These are the two tomato plants that were also in the area that didn't get enough sun, or as much sun, and they're pretty much the same size as the other one. Still haven't ever gotten as much fruit on them, but they're doing well. So I'll take you over to see the main part of the garden. So it starts with the 4 other tomato plants, and I have just gotten so many tomatoes. Here's one from today. I just picked one today. But, I mean, we're still going to be getting a lot more. So many tomatoes. Doing well. Here's the cucumbers. I did a video update on the cucumbers last week to show that I started out with a lot of male flowering and recently just got some female flowers. Here's a couple of the female flowers here. And I have seen more and more the past couple days. But they just look really good too. They're growing on the trellises and very green. I've been giving them a lot of water because it's getting hot. It was like, I think maybe 108, 109 degrees tomorrow, or yesterday. So I have to really soak the ground so it, can use it throughout the day. So here's the corn plants. They're taller than me. And here's a close-up of one of the corn. So I'll know these are ready when this on the top starts turning brown. I guess these hairs are attached, each little hair is attached to one corn piece on the ear. And so when these are brown, then I know that the corn is done growing, but they're still growing. There's 2 on this one here. There's another one. So they're still making corn. Doing well. Some of them are smaller than others, like these 2 on the side. That's my daughter. These 2 on the side are smaller than the other ones. But I've been giving them a ton of water too, really soaking the ground, because they need, in this growing phase, they need a lot of water. So this is where the lettuce was and the lizards ate, still empty. And here's the jalapenos that are getting it's not a really huge sunspot here, but they get enough sun, and I didn't think they would do as well because the soil under here isn't that deep. There's cement under there, so I have to be careful what I grow here, and so far I haven't had much luck, but the jalapenos seem to be doing good, so I guess maybe their roots either spread out or they don't have a big root system. They're doing well. And I mean, there's going to be a lot on this little plant. These jalapeno plants will produce a lot. I'm going to have way too many jalapenos, and there's only 2 plants here. And over on this section, this was where I have the wild tomato bush that planted itself from the compost. And I mean, I've got bags and bags of tomatoes from this plant, and I kind of have to reach in there to get them. But this is one I trimmed it at the beginning, and it just kind of got out of control, and I've just let it grow by itself now. But I mean, really good candy tomatoes. It tastes like candy. Here's the lima bean plant. that my daughter brought home from 2nd grade. And we actually cooked some lima beans last week from it. I don't see any right now. And they were good. Just cooked them in some chicken broth with some onions. And the grapevine is mixed in here too. This is a grapevine. This is a lima bean. And they're all kind of growing on this tomato planter. So this here in the inside, this is the grapevine. Here's a lima bean. And the lima bean is wrapped all around it. So they're kind of just growing together. The grapevine isn't doing that well. The leaves are like kind of deadish looking. I think part of the problem with those is that in the winter, we didn't have a very cold winter, and the leaves didn't all die and fall off. Some of them did, some of them didn't. So I kind of think that might be the problem. And I don't know if my grapes are going to survive it. So that's what they look like now. I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. I have had a little pest problem here too. I think they're called grapevine skeletonators. They were eating some of the leaves, so I just took them off and gave them to the kids to play with. In a container, of course. And then last thing here is the chives. And I've still been able to use them, but I can tell they're probably not going to last too much longer. They've still been good. You don't eat the stalk where the flour is because it's hard, but the softer pieces are good. So thanks for watching. That's my update.